back office, June. There's a couple of things you want to see here. Let's show them how we got here. Let's go back to the BMC home. Okay. Now everybody is familiar with this area right here, correct?
Yes.
If you haven't, shame on you. You should have been in here before we got to the stuff. Now, there's something called tools. Let's click on tools. So we have something in here. See, what MyEcon is designed to do, not really to tell you what to do with your money, but we're designed to help you make decisions when you're making money decisions. That makes sense? Mm-hmm. Okay? So let's click on calculators. Now let's see something here. Let's go to the loan calculator here. So let's put loan amount. We're going to put $206,000. No, $212,000. Sorry, $200,000 house, 6% sales tax in Michigan, at about $212,000. So we borrowed $212,000. Interest rate 4.1. We got pretty good credit. Number of years. How many people do? How many years do they do these mortgages? 30.
30.
Okay, let's put it on here. Let's calculate. So what this is going to do is tell you how much the loan payment is. $1,024. So if you're deciding whether you want to buy a home, you don't need to ask the sales rep or what kind of home you should get, how much you should spend. You go right here and you look at it and say, well, what can I afford to do? And you can look at the numbers without committing any dollars first. Make sense? Okay? So now, $1,024. Let's round that up to $1,200 a month for, everybody write that number down. This is important. Write that number down because I'm going to do something here with that number. Okay? $1,024. And then let's add 12. Let's make it $1,200 with the taxes and insurance and all that. So let's make it $1,200 total. So, but make sure you got both of those numbers there. Okay. So let's multiply 1,200 times 12. What we come up with? How much? 1,200 times 12. 14,400, right? Something like that? Do y'all have a calculator? Okay, 14,400. What was the tax bill every month? 2,500. Your largest bill is your tax bill. But we so mixed up, we don't even understand that part. So how can we ever fix our finances? We don't even understand what our biggest expense is. And number one is taxes, but the great thing about it is you can control it. That make sense? Okay? So now, let me show you something else. Here's why you can't win, and we're getting ready to go to debt elimination in a second. Let's go to the calculator. Let's go to, no, stay up here, June, but pull your calculator out and put $1,024 and multiply that by 360. Now remember that house is how much? 12. Okay. So what we did here is we multiplied our payments out by 30 years. How much did we pay for that house?
A lot.
You paid for it almost twice. How can you ever get ahead financially if you pay for everything almost twice? But they sold you the idea that all you got to do is just make your payments on time. Because even with good credit, you can still end up with financial ruin. Because you got a problem here. That house is never going to be worth $400,000 in your lifetime. And we've been taught that the house is our biggest what? Asset. An asset puts money in your pocket, and what does a liability do?
Take it out.
Take money out. So what just happened? Money out. They income shifted your cash to their pocket. See, income shifting is going on at all times. You got to figure out where you shifting. I take my cars to the dealership every 10,000 miles because they want me to have this little maintenance stuff. Anybody know about that? That's what they say, right? Now I'm in here getting the maintenance, and I'm just kind of waiting for my car And the salesman walks up, he's seen me in there all the time, and he says, you know what, Mr. Bedford, what you need to do is you need to get another one. I got this other one, it's a really good deal. I said, wait a minute, baby. I got 2 Mercedes. You trying to sell me a third one? He was trying to income shift. See, my job was to keep him out of my pocket. He was trying to get in my pocket. Everybody got it? All right, let's keep moving. So now we got some money. We got cash. How fast did we get that cash?
Quick.
10 to 14 days. Okay? All right, so now let's do something here. Let's go to the debt calculator. So how do we get there? Let's go back to the back office. And we click on debt elimination. Now, here's how you continue to lock your people in. Now you teach them how to do this. You say, look, I want you to make a debt elimination plan. They say, well, how do I do that? Show them where to go. Click on this, and what they're going to do is put all of their debts inside this system. Okay? So right here we got 4 of them. All right? So here's what we do. We're going to accelerate the payments. This is called debt stacking. Okay? So now let's take this money and drop it in there. The $563. So let's put $563 up top. And let's calculate. Scroll down, let's get some results. Stop right here. Now look what happened to that Visa. $3,000 Visa was paid off in 6 months. And I want you to understand something. We haven't even gotten to making commissions yet in MyEcon. You can recruit just as fast as you can talk if you start showing people this. Look at this. Rooms to go. Well, we want to get them to go. 13 months. Wiped out. Now the car, they might have had you for another 36 months, 48 months, whatever, right? 26. Well, look at this mortgage. This is key. 106 months. So we got 100% debt free with some of the government's money. Do you want the government to help you pay off your car notes, your credit cards, your student loans, and your mortgages? That's what MyEcon is about. And then when you do credit repair, which June's going to talk about, that's going to get you more cash. Because see, if you have better credit, you pay less in interest. I just had somebody improve their credit in 60 days. They put 128 points on their FICO score. Now they were able to go out and get an interest-free credit card for the next 15 months. And they took everything that was on the 20% credit card and dropped it to the 0% card. That's a balance transfer. Saved them $100+ a month. That was income shifting again, back into their pocket. Everybody got it? So everything is about shifting. Some people trying to shift in, some people trying to shift out. I don't know which one you're going to do. You got to decide what's better for you and your family. Is that correct? Right. Okay? So now, here's what we do. When you get debt free, so I already showed you, you pay for that house 3 times, almost 2.5 times, whatever. Okay, so let's go to investing that money. So let's go back to our tools. So this is called opportunity cost. You could have taken your cash and done something with it, like have good credit, have a nice lifestyle, and pay your bills on time. That's cool. But what if you did something else? Got those people out of your pocket and started investing. So now let's go back to the calculators here. And let's go to periodic monthly investment. Now, there's a couple of things that happen. If we just look at the $563, let's put that in here. Because you can take it and go to debt elimination, or you can take it to go to investing. It's easy to get an interest rate of 10% on average long term. Now, let's say you are 25 years old today, and you want to just kind of sit down and do nothing when you're about 60. Okay, so how many years is that? How many? 35 years, okay? So let's just let that money just do this for the next 35 years. Scroll down. Now understand something. MyEcon is not a $49 business. It's a multi-million-dollar decision. It's a $2 million $137,507 decision. It's not a $34.95. See, when you say this little business, it's not a little business. It's big business, isn't it? It's huge.
Right.
Because most people, remember, he showed you what income for life was, right? Need an income producing what? Asset. $1 million plus, right? Most people will never get $1 million in their investment account. Because number one, nobody showed them they needed $1 million. And number two, they didn't have any money because taxes and debt had it all. So we got to shift back to your pocket. Everybody see that? And I think that's my time.
Give it up. Give it up. Mr. John.